St. Louis ribs on the Weber kettle, snake method cooking style. To prep the ribs, I score the membrane, but you can also take it off, using sriracha as my binder and Allegro Sweet Heat as my seasoning. As these sit on the counter and sweat, I'm setting up my Weber kettle, using Harder Charcoal XL briquettes. I'm setting up the snake with 2 rows, and my 3rd row would be wood chunks. Using hickory from Gourmet Wood Products. It's great for all kinds of proteins and it's fairly strong. I place the wood chunks over the 2 rows of the briquettes. This will keep my heat between 250 and 300. With all vents open. Using burn fire starters, I lit up few briquettes and a chunk of hickory, and I lit up one end of the snake, and that's the beginning of your cooking. I placed the ribs on and directed my top vent the opposite of my beginning of the snake, and this smoked for about 4 hours before I wrapped it in brown sugar, butter, and honey. Putting the ribs meat side down on the mixture and wrapping it up. This went back on the Weber kettle for another hour, and then I took it out and glazed it with my favorite barbecue sauce and left it on the grill for another 30 minutes. The ribs rested for about 15 minutes before I cut into them. As you see, they were still hot, but they were still very juicy. This was a successful cook, nice and smoky, very tender, and bite off the bone. Yum.